But his actions aren't all reckless. He uses his powers to stand up to those who bullied and underestimated him. His over-the-top antics make the city come alive, with people stopping to watch in amazement. The city's crime boss, Adrian Tyrrell, learns about the mask and becomes obsessed with obtaining its power. Tyrell's men witness the mask's antics during a heist at Eddie's bank, where Eddie inadvertently foils their robbery by turning the scene into a slapstick comedy. The mask becomes the talk of the town, both feared and admired. Ed, however, struggles with his dual identity. By day, he's still a meek bank clerk, but by night, he's a flamboyant, unstoppable force. Eddie realizes that the mask amplifies his deepest desires and personality traits. While it gives him confidence and power, it also brings out his wild, chaotic side. He starts to question whether the mask is truly helping him or just an escape from facing his fears. When Tyrell eventually steals the mask, he uses it for destruction, showcasing the dangers of its power in the wrong hands. Tyrell's transformation is darker and more menacing, turning him into an unstoppable villain. Realizing that the mask's power is only as good as the person who wields it, Eddie steps up. Without the mask, he uses his wit and courage to outsmart Tyrell. A thrilling chase leads to a final showdown at the city docks, where Eddie retrieves the mask and uses it one last time to save the day. In a comedic and over-the-top sequence, the mask defeats Tyrell with an explosive display of cartoon-like antics, turning his evil plans into a hilarious mess. With peace restored, Eddie decides to throw the mask back into the river, realizing he doesn't need it to be confident or special. He learns that the qualities he admired in the mask were within him all along. They just needed to be embraced. The final scene shows Eddie walking through the city with a newfound sense of self-assurance. As he passes a group of kids playing, one of them notices something glowing in the water. The story ends with a hint of mystery and excitement, as the legacy of the mask lives on. Be yourself. You don't need external power to be extraordinary. Your uniqueness is enough. Responsibility with power. The mask symbolizes how power amplifies inner traits, good or bad. Overcoming fear. True growth comes from facing challenges head-on, not avoiding them.